I never imagined the sound of a single page turning could echo so loudly in my head. There I was, frozen in the middle of the bookstore, staring at the cover of the novel that had taken the world by storm. A familiar face smirked back at me from the back cover, my partner, the acclaimed author. The plot was scandalous, but what truly sent a chill down my spine was recognizing the intricacies of our life woven into the narrative, twisted and tarnished. I flipped through the pages, my hands shaking as I read about the villain who wore my traits like a well-tailored suit, every flaw exaggerated, every mistake immortalized in ink. Our relationship had always been intense, a whirlwind of passion and arguments, but never had I imagined it would become fodder for public consumption. The vivid details of our fights, the secrets I trusted to remain between us, were laid bare for the world to devour. My mind raced back to the late nights they'd spent writing, the whispered phone calls that never made sense, the sudden trips justified under the guise of inspiration. I had been living with someone who saw our life together as nothing more than a plotline, a source of scandal to sell books. Confrontation was inevitable, a storm brewing between us. When I walked through the door, they were already sitting, a defensive wall of practiced calm. I threw the book onto the table, its pages fluttering, exposing the raw nerves of our story. "How could you?" I demanded, my voice a mix of betrayal and disbelief. They didn't flinch, didn't even try to deny it. Instead, they leaned back, a slight, infuriating smile tugging at the corners of their mouth. "It's fiction," they said, as if that absolved them from the betrayal. But we both knew better. This was a calculated move, a confession masked as creativity. As the days turned into weeks, I grappled with the truth of their betrayal. What stung the most wasn't just being portrayed as the villain, but realizing that I had been living a lie, an unwilling participant in a story I never consented to share. Yet, beneath the layers of anger and hurt, a part of me wondered if perhaps they had captured something real, a reflection of the internal conflict I'd been avoiding. In the end, the novel forced me to confront my own demons, the flaws I'd refused to acknowledge. And maybe, just maybe, that was the twist I never saw coming.